The latest trends as far as authors are, the states that are, interested in learning about authors and checking out authors and so forth are, to my left, I have Maine. To my right, I have Vermont. I like going over to Maine, and I'm from Vermont. Now, the Vermont writers I'm familiar with might be a little obscure to some of you folks. Robert Frost, Poet Laureate of Vermont. Dorothy Canfield Fisher, fantastic Vermont chronicler and author and just recorder of everyday life. Another one, a little bit more obscure, you might have to check it out, was a poet, James Hayford. Wonderful man, and I had the pleasure of meeting him. He also was friends with my grandparents and my godparents and lived in my hometown. In Maine, of course, you have Stephen King and Tabitha King. Check out authors that are from where you're from. Local flavor, if you will. Here in New Hampshire, I'm drawing a complete blank, and I could never pronounce her name anyway, but she was a woman who wrote Peyton Place. Maybe a little more controversial, but she was a great author. She did reflect somewhat on local flavor, local characters. If you ever read Hill House or We Have Always Lived in the Castle, she also came from Vermont. She did a fantastic book called Life Among the Savages. So Shirley Jackson was somebody who had a wide range as an author, as being a bit of a satirist, kind of like Irma Bombeck, or she would write these fabulous gothic suspense novels that were right out of something right equal with Edgar Allan Poe, The Haunting of Hill House being chief among them. She was fantastic with the plot twist, with the unreliable narrators and everything, and you just really have to read her to appreciate her. Stephen King, one of my favorite living authors, and what can I say about him that has not already been said by better people than me? The guy's fantastic. Tabitha King, she's also a wonderful, wonderful author. So yeah, look around you. Who are some of the authors that either write about where you live or are from where you live? Find those and see if we can't get them trending too.